Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. Down in the DMs. Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Feel it up with no feeling.
Yo, come on, fam! We are back on a Monday, and I love Mondays. Bang! Shout out Patrice Evra. But yo, poet, comments below. Show leave a comment below.
I love this game.
Bang! But then again, if man was being a dickhead to him, fair enough.
Oh, you know what man said to him, innit?
I don't know.
We'll keep it there.
It's comments below. Just show you leave a comments below. My name is Poet. This is Rouge next to me, and we're going to take some comments. Then we're going to talk about them. As always, we talk about football. But this one here, we start obviously with a banter from last week, innit?
Or we can start off by saying, I love the video you done on Twitter. I think, if this is a show that we own, we should just start off with a couple of things that we've done in the week. Can I say, that piece that you put on Twitter, I really enjoyed it, and I've watched it a few times. We
go into the football. Arsenal did not have a nice. Sam Levy, do you think that you can go unbeaten this season? And Funky Tiger again. Superior City is all I can say. Poet, your thoughts. Should we get a guest in?
Oh, of course.
A man like spectacles. Man like specs. Come to the show, man. Oh, look at him. Straight out of the Zara catwalk.
I'm not too bad. Thanks for coming, man.
Okay. All right, man. Well, you know, City can they go unbeaten and shit, but obviously, talk to me about Arsenal, man. Cockling at centre back and that.
Yeah, it was interesting because I rang Poet halfway through the game because I didn't know where Coquelin was playing. Mm-hmm. I didn't believe he was playing centre back.
Mm-hmm. No, you didn't.
I didn't believe until he came off and I realised he was playing. When they said he had a plan, if that was the plan, it was the wrong plan. And it's come to a thing where we're just used to it now. We don't complain anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Poet's just...
I'm not upset about it. Why would I be upset about yesterday?
Poet's going...
Think about it. Do you know how much I rate Napoli? I rate them up here. I watched Man City go there and beat them 4-2. When I saw that, I said, we've lost. Because I rate Napoli here. And Man City went away to Napoli and just beat them 4-2. That let me know that on Sunday, we're going to get a beating.
But shall I be real with you? Honestly, in my heart, I believe Arsenal can beat City.
No, of course we beat them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we could. If that dodgy goal doesn't go in, we can probably get a point. Do we deserve a point? Hell no. Man City were much better than us, outclassed us at every single part of the pitch. They deserved the win thoroughly, but we were robbed. If I'm being honest, City thoroughly deserved the win, but it becomes a more interesting game if David Silva is called rightly offside. And Alan Smith, Jesus Christ. You've got two first names. You're a former Arsenal legend. Bro, he is the worst. He said, Xhaka come off. He goes, I don't know why Xhaka's complaining. It's his fault. Xhaka's standing here. Silva's here. So Xhaka wasn't playing him offside. The furthest man back was Koscielny. And he still wasn't playing him offside. And why it's so irritating is because the linesman can see right down the line. You need decisions to go your way. Especially away from home. Yeah. Away from home at Etihad. The last thing you want is a really soft penalty, could have been a penalty, and the third goal, because when Lacazette scores, all of a sudden, there's a shift in the team. So when Gabriel Jesus gets the goal, you're just like, bro, I can't lie to you, this is, from the officials, this is fucking poor.
Make sure you're following Specs on the socials. They'll be popping up. He's an absolute legend and hero in the game. Fam, absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you, man.
Boom. Do your thing.
I'll see you in college.
What is
West Ham against Liverpool. Mm-hmm. You know, I felt quite happy. Funky Tiger once again. Liverpool 4, West Ham 1. One-time wonder, watch or start of some decent form. Michael James Carper says West Ham 1, Liverpool 4. Bilic out. The West Ham players were ball watching the whole absolute game shambles. You know what, man? We were just good. We were all right. Like, going forward.
West Ham was shambolic.
Yeah, West Ham was shambolic. I said it, look, did I not say it started the season, West Ham relegation?
We did.
And people were like, what? On Twitter, they went mad at me.
And now look at the team.
And that's affecting him. And obviously, Bilic isn't doing great either.
Nah.
So maybe it's time for him to dip, which I don't really like saying because I like Bilic. But, you know.
Honestly, they need a change. They don't care for him.
You see the fourth goal?
Oh,
like Mane got fouled, got up,
carried on,
and assisted.
And the thing is, from time Mane has space 30 yards from goal to play a pass to Mo Salah.
Like that.
And Mo Salah has time to take it down and put it bottom corner in the box. That lets me know that team is an absolute mess.
Yeah.
As he scores that goal, it's a whole different game.
Our defence, Gomez for that goal, I don't know what he was doing again. It's a great touch and goal, but...
This is why it's so mad.
I don't understand his positioning. I don't understand what he was doing.
The Premiership is just crazy.
What is going on?
You have teams like Spurs and Manchester United, who I feel defensively are incredible. But going forward, Tottenham can only rely on 3 players, and Man United can only rely on Pogba playing. Then you got teams like Arsenal at the back, shambolic.
Shambolic.
Liverpool at the back,
Shambolic.
shambolic. But going forward,
Brilliant.
and then you got Man City. They're just in their own thing.
Man City are right
They
now.
are that coolie girl in secondary school, cuz. Let's eradicate them from it and have our own league. I think Liverpool can definitely win our own league. I honestly now
Man City are done.
see Man City in a different world to everyone
Different
else.
realm.
And I feel like for every quality one team has, there's a fault that goes against it. For example, I think Liverpool going forward are better than Man United. But I think Man United at the back are 20 times better than Liverpool. So if they play each other, what else is even going to happen? Chamberlain scored.
Chamberlain scored. Our defence was
Your
once
team
again atrocious. Going forward, we look great against a pretty poor West Ham side. But look, let
Anyway.
us know what you think about Liverpool. where
German
they finish,
football, man, incredible.
Et cetera. And one love as we move on. Chelsea against Manchester, 1-0. We're bringing another guest. Mo! Come into fucking play.
Why don't you call yourself Mo?
Bro,
You're a man now.
that is not original. Everybody has said that to me. Oh, you're God, now you're God. Ridiculous.
What else could you be? Ro. Just Ro.
Bro,
R-O-W.
no man, leave me alone. Can we talk about the
All right,
Premier
cool.
League?
Yes, I apologise. Michael Eudes says Chelsea 1, Man U 0. Chelsea showing why he let Lukaku go and showing why he's overrated. Once again against a big team, he fails to dominate a game and gets bullied. Massive difference between scoring against Swansea when you're 2-0 up and scoring when against the top 5 team. Chris McKenzie, Manchester United is really missing Pogba.
I said to you lot, Pogba always scores when it's like 2-0 or... Not Pogba, sorry.
Lukaku.
Lukaku, I meant. Sorry.
Right.
I meant Lukaku.
This is my opinion, and it's always been this. Lukaku is not a footballer. He's
I
a
like
goal
that.
scorer.
So he's just
Very-
raw.
Do you know what? He's raw. He is raw. He's uncooked.
He's very raw.
Do you get what I'm saying? So he will be able to finish chances that are put on a plate for him. He'll be able to finish difficult chances, but against lesser opposition, because against teams like Chelsea away, you have to kind of use your brain. He rolled someone. Do you see him roll someone on the edge of the box? Who was it? I think he rolled
Cahill.
Cahill. He rolled Cahill, and the shot was kind of anterior and reset it down to a T. You have to use your curl and trust it to go wide of the post and back in. His curl went straight into the keeper's hands.
What happened for the goal? Where was the defence?
And that's the one time I've seen Manchester United make a defensive mistake.
That's what I feel. That because you've been so tight defensively.
We are tight at the back.
But Morata, a great header though.
Oh,
that little
that
flick
header
he
was
done in the first half.
Fantastic.
See a little flick.
Yeah.
Morata's a
Morata's
baller.
you see how Lukaku said is brute, like he's a
Yeah.
not brute. I don't want to say brute. He's
Raw.
you're saying he's raw as a baller. Morata is like
But you know what it is? I can tell Morata
Instinct-wise.
just from that challenge we done, he's affected by things.
In what
So
sense?
I feel like Morata, a lot of Morata's performance against Man United was to do with all of the I snubbed United and all of that sort of he was meant to go United talk. I think that played a massive factor in his performance rather than Morata just turning up and playing well, because Morata's been poor for a while.
Yeah.
Pogba, you need Pogba. It
Yeah,
seems like in that
100%.
middle to enforce to actually. You just need him as a presence. But now without him, you feel like a missing link. And it seems like this team is very based on those centres being there.
Think about Mourinho and his teams. He needs a certain... I'm not dissing him as a manager because I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
an excellent manager.
Yeah.
He needs a certain type. He needs a certain personnel, a certain quality. Of
He
personnel.
does, he does.
He cannot. You see what
Because
Pochettino's
it's
doing?
a very
with,
high quality side
Right.
that needs that quality.
you see, like what Pochettino's doing with Spurs, yeah. Mourinho couldn't do that. I'm not
Do you know why I love football
Should
now
I-
though?
Go on.
I love football now because I think football's coming back to what it was back in the day. If you've got a good, in the middle of the park, that's where the game
That's where you win the game, really. Yeah.
But no, but there was a period where it wasn't. The periods of when like fucking Leicester City are winning the league and more time it was just who's scoring the most goals.
Yeah,
If you
but
take a look
now-
at Liverpool,
They were going mad.
Liverpool were going absolutely
Suarez,
crazy
yeah.
in season, but I don't think they had a fantastic centre midfield. Whereas now, you know, Man City are 8 points clear, and I think that's got a lot to do with Fernandinho, Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne in the middle of the park.
Kevin De Bruyne.
I just think they orchestrate and they run the tempo of games. From against Napoli, I couldn't believe what I was watching.
I've literally sat here and watched you guys speak for like 10 minutes. You guys are loving that. He loves talking about United. But look,
But right now, I'm upset, Vooch, man.
I'm
When
not,
you're doing
fam.
this-
Sometimes you have to be upset. You can't always have a nice. Sometimes have an upset, fam.
Have an upset,
Yeah,
right?
but have an upset,
But you know
fam.
what? I'm having an upset because I wasn't expecting this.
Well now you can expect.
I
it.
wasn't
So
expecting
Next
this.
time
wasn't,
you
no.
can flip that upset into a nice
Into a
and
nice,
have
yeah.
a nice. You guys, let us know what you think. United, Mourinho, has he been found out? Everton 3, Watford 2, King Bongo 90. Could we actually see Everton in the Championship next year? Yes, you could. But they brought it back, mate. What a fucking entertaining game.
Sing it back.
3-2 to Everton.
It
Banged
should never have been 2-0 after 65 minutes in the first place. So congratulations to Everton
Yeah.
for showing that fight and so on and so forth. But
Yeah.
where was that fight against Arsenal? Where was that fight against Lyon? Where's that fight been through so much of the season? You spent so much money on so much players.
Just not the right players,
And
in my opinion. Shout out Calvert-Lewin. I think he's a great player. Obviously, Watford missing a penalty in the last minute. I think it's the most.
Is it?
Yeah, but bruv, in like the 10th minute of additional time.
Results like this mean absolutely nothing if Everton don't push on. So congratulations, Evertons, for your 90 minutes because you've shown a lot of heart and so on and so forth. But boys, you man need to push on because you lot have been trash.
Guys, Everton, will they stay up? Will they go down? Personally, couldn't care less as a Liverpool fan, but I want them to stay up, at least for the Merseyside derby. Southampton against Burnley. We have a real quick comment here from Taha Debir, who says, by the time you read this, he might have gone to Everton, but Sean Dyche is the best manager in the Premier. He's made Burnley look at the best of the rest and the smallest wage budget in the league. Absolute hero. And he has. They're up there, mate.
Yeah, Burnley, do you know what? You've done bits, but it's November. Lads, I'm telling you, it's November. I've seen a lot of things in my team.
But they hit 40 points early. They're already halfway there.
100%, but do you know what? I've seen a lot. I've seen Aston Villa top of the league in 1998. I think at Christmas, maybe even New Year's. Richard Rufus own goal for Charlton. I think it was Richard Rufus. Someone, they won 1-0. And Man United done the treble.
Burnley fans, if there's anyone watching, let us know you're happy. We fly, take the easy jet to Spain. La Liga, Real Madrid against Las Palmas.
La Liga, La Liga.
We have to talk about Asensio's goal.
If you're watching the game, it came out of nowhere. To be fair, Real Madrid definitely affected by the past few performances. Last weekend,
not
losing 2-1.
amazingly.
They keep possession well, but sometimes it's just they don't have that cutting edge of the
And I do think that's the complacency factor. When you've won so much, but Asensio's goal though, please.
Asensio's goal was ridiculous.
That
Left foot,
was disgusting.
30 yards out, bang.
But the way he just... I don't think I've seen a sweeter strike of a ball.
Bro, the boy is a baller, bro.
That is one of the most... when you watch a satisfying thing...
It was beautiful.
You know when like
watch.
Something fits perfectly into a hole?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, no, like...
Yeah, I understand.
That's that goal.
There
There's
was
moments you
absolutely
can't really
no
explain. You can't really...
innuendos.
Like when Pogba scored that goal for you and the guy filmed it from that angle when it went...
If you haven't seen the goal, please
perfect.
go find it. Go and find the goal.
It's absolutely beautiful. Obviously, Catalonia against Sevilla, they won 2-1. Alcacer with 2 goals. And Valencia, though, this is what I'm interested by. I haven't really been keeping up with Valencia, but they're up there.
They're second.
And they're doing really well. Because Valencia before had a really good team, and you kind of saw them as a strong side. They've gone down. What's happened at Valencia, the resurgence of Valencia? Can someone tell me, please? Oh, shit.
Oh, my
All right.
Lord.
Wait. We have just found out Bilic has been sacked.
Are you serious?
Literally right now, while we're speaking about, we're going to go to Italian football, Bilic has been sacked.
And as much as it hurts me to say this, it is the right
You
decision.
can't play Iron Maiden in a West Ham. You know what I mean? You can't be the Iron Maiden guy in a world of Big Shaq. I liked him. I thought he had a right way, but after a while, you just can't do that.
Who do West Ham bring in?
West Ham bring in?
West Ham fans, they become let us know, man,
Little
what you're going to
interjection
do.
there. That was mad. Out of nowhere,
crazy.
the news has come in. So we're going to have to wrap Italy up really, really quick. It was a good week again, very interesting. Napoli drawing to Kiev away from home. Fiorentina-Roma, great game. Roma, this was a really, really entertaining one. 4-2. Gerson had a game of his life. Juventus beating Benevento 2-1. And the table right now is looking tight as always.
Can't lie to you.
32-31-30. Lazio, Roma, a game less.
Because Napoli lost, I didn't watch them this weekend. They broke my heart.
Is
when they got-
it?
Yeah, I didn't watch Italian football. I watched them.
It's tight.
Yeah, I watched that. And I watched Paris Saint-Germain as well.
But look, one thing we do need to mention is French football.
Yeah,
And
PSG.
not the Marseille game, I don't care about that. But Lyon against Saint Etienne.
I didn't watch that.
Fam, riot in the stands.
A riot in the stands.
They had fans storm the pitch, so it's a massive derby. Lyon against Saint Etienne. So they're away from home. Lyon win 5-0. The guy comes to the fan, because obviously it's away from home. He takes off his shirt and he's like, this is ours. Like proper rubbing it into the fans' face. Fam, they jumped onto the pitch. Armed police had to protect the players. They had to rush off. It was mad. Champions League was also the last week, and shout out to BT. I went to the Tottenham against Real Madrid game. It was absolutely brilliant. Here's a little insert from what happened. Spurs have just scored 1-0 to Spurs. I told you they could do it. I told you. We got BT Sport, obviously Champions League. You can catch it all season there on their channel. It was a really fun experience actually seeing Tottenham beat Real Madrid. But another game I went to, it was a really fun week for me. I went to Arsenal Red Star as well, and that was awesome, man.
Also, Troops went, and the person that didn't go was me, because I am not going to Arsenal games no more. until I don't see Coughlin play centre back.
It's like 1 minute to go, but it's dead, fam. I'm telling you, man. But it's been a good experience to sit in the box today. You get me? Large up BT Sport, large up Copper, large up Vuj in the away end still, you get me? Getting it cracking, but we're actually on the break as we speak, blood. This man like Nkita, man like Eddie. Go on, whip it. Go on. We've gone back, blood. This is typical fucking Arsenal. Put it back in. Go on. Dead.
Let's point to the camera and say, what a guy! He smashed through these. Aronomi, what a guy to me, because fuck that shit. I've been watching this shit for years and I want to be mentioned. Tell us, what a guy, Chucky Info for banging out the half-cast podcast. Shout out Poet and Chucky. What a guy to locally take my district for reporting a 7-0 loss as 11-0 loss by counting offside goals too. Yeah, our team's better than City. What a guy, slow time for getting the second round of FA Cup for the first time ever.
Oh.
But Butcher, what a guy to go on this last day working at Twitter, delete Donald Trump's Twitter for account for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
What a guy to Vuj, making Arsenal fans be talking a realist tale about life itself. What a guy to Mohamed Salah, 16 games for Liverpool this season, scored 12 assists for free. What a guy to Simone Verdi, Bellino, scored 2 free kicks this season, single game with either foot. What a guy, Timsy, for smashing the NYC Marathon, having a nice.
Thank you for that on Arsenal Fan TV. Oh my God, you've really done some good things this week.
I'm going to give it to Timsy. Can I give it to Timsy?
Of course you can.
He ran the marathon. Shout out Timsy. He's not here this week, but he's coming back. I want to point to the camera and say, Timsy,
What a guy!
nice. Whoa, what the fuck? All right, sorry, because it said have a nice. All right, let's point to the camera and say,
What a guy!
I'm relaunching these today. If you want to have a nice and get one, the link is in the description below. They're available until Sunday. Until Sunday, and they're gone forever. And they've got an exclamation mark.
2-2s now, it's the remix. The first one here, I genuinely feel, shows you why the Europa League is probably the best competition football has ever presented to us. As Lazio versus Leeds, it was 1-0, yet none of these teams had a shot on target, but somehow there was a goal scored. Doesn't happen anywhere else in the world, mate. Absolutely quality.
What kind of sick bastard gives a wiener onion covered in chocolate as a chocolate
And they bit into it.
That's
Oh.
disgusting. I have a feeling it's in Scotland, because I'm guessing they say ween or something like that weird as their slang. Some conversation for Sunderland fans. Match for the showing stats between match first and 16th. Here, if you get Sunderland's form in a pack of Starburst, you'd be buzzing with that. Because you got the strawberry.
They're strawberry ones.
Oh my God. Inside of my dog's ear looks like Donald Trump.
That is disgusting. And so true at the same time.
It looks like Donald Trump. The disrespect about little man syndrome
Have you seen
is
this?
real. You can't see him.
Have you seen it?
Man's scrolling up to him.
Runs up to me like,
That's not nice.
on Big TV.
That's not nice. JME says, I understand Apple's on its equality effects. I'm sure the vampires won't complain of just one shade of grey. That's fucking
Them when I got
jokes.
their shades of grey.
That's fucking jokes.
But
But look, guys, we've reached the end of the show. As always, fucking enjoyed that. Boom, leave your comments. Fucking, obviously, international break is coming, so I know a lot of you don't care, but I fucking care.
I think we should. I care now. Sweden versus Italy on Friday. Come on, Sweden!
What are you looking forward to in the international break? Who's going to make it? Serbia's got a few friendlies. I'm just gassed. I'm gassed. Make sure you're having a nice, obviously, until
First
Sunday,
jumper.
can get one of these. Do that. Or if you don't, I'm going to remain poor for the rest of my life. And yeah, mad thing.